Now, some of you may know her as the original Material Girl, or the most sultry Catwoman to ever grace a screen. But Eartha Kitt was more than a voice like velvet and a face like diamond. She was a revolutionary who refused to blink. Though she was born into extreme poverty in a South Carolina cotton plantation in 1927, Eartha became a global polyglot, able to speak in 4 languages and sing in 7. By the 50s, Orson Welles, a very well-renowned filmmaker, called Eartha the most exciting woman in the world. But while Eartha Kitt was selling out venues, she was also staring down the ugly face of Jim Crow. Eartha didn't do polite silences. In 1968, during the height of her fame, she was invited to a luncheon at the White House where Lady Bird Johnson, Lyndon B. Johnson's first lady, asked her about her opinions on the Vietnam War, expecting a fluff answer. But Eartha Kitt didn't do fluff answers. She looked the first lady in the eye and said, "You send the best of this country to be shot and maimed. They rebel in the streets. They don't want to go to school because they're going to be snatched from their mothers to be shot in Vietnam." The room went silent. The backlash was instant. The LBJ administration didn't just disagree, they called in the CIA. A defamatory dossier was created, and Eartha Kitt was effectively blacklisted from the US for nearly a decade. So Eartha Kitt packed up and took her talents to Europe. You starting to see a pattern here? Where she flourished as a global icon. She was a verbal ally for the LGBTQ+ community long before it was brand safe, and she stood firmly against apartheid in South Africa. When she returned to the United States in 1978, she received a standing ovation that lasted several minutes. She hadn't changed. The world caught up with her. Eartha Kitt taught us that compromise was a dirty word, especially when it came to your soul. She was a woman who knew her worth, even when the world tried to tell her that she had none. Eartha Kitt was an actress, a singer, a mother, a survivor, a spy target, and a queen. She didn't just break the glass ceiling, she scratched her name into it with claws of steel. Eartha Kitt. Unapologetic, unfiltered, unforgettable.